Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Nitina here from Leo Tales, and in today's video I'm going to show you some of my recent favorite sunscreens which I picked. And yeah, I was never a sunscreen fan, but nowadays I do use it a lot because in Kerala it's very humid and hot, and of course with every passing day I understand the need to incorporate sunscreen into the routine. But then I never really liked those thick sunscreen creams which will make me sweat out. No, I'm not a fan of those. So I have picked some of the sunscreens which I have loved. I use them when I'm traveling in the humid weather for my oily skin. I absolutely love them. So without wasting much time, let's get started. All the product links will be in the description box. You can check that out. I'm going to start with the first one, which is also the newest, which is the WishCare Niacinamide Oil Balance Fluid Sunscreen. They say it's a lightweight formula as well as a matte formula. It contains oats extract, zinc, PCA, Cica and ceramide. So this is SPF 50 plus and it is broad spectrum, that is UVA and UVB protection is there. Now WishCare is a favorite brand of mine. I have tried their body care and I have tried their face care in the past. It's a lovely brand, not very expensive, and this sunscreen I have it on my skin right now, and on top of that I have applied my concealer and a bit of a compact. I have to tell you this, I absolutely love this one. I mean, it's so lightweight. It feels like a very lightweight lotion on the skin, and it mattifies. It does not make my skin feel oily or sticky. I love the sunscreen. I don't think it has any. Yeah, it has a very nice gentle fragrance. If you have used WishCare body sunscreen, you would recognize the fragrance. I was very excited to try the new launch because I have been a huge fan of WishCare, and I would totally recommend this one, especially if you have oily acne prone combination skin, especially if you have an oily T-zone. You're going to love this sunscreen. I love the texture of this one. This is definitely going into my repurchase list, and also it contains ceramides, which is great for dry dehydrated skin. Despite having ceramides, it doesn't feel heavy at all, which is the advantage. I will definitely recommend this new launch by WishCare. You can try this one. You will not be disappointed. All skin types will love it. If you have super dry skin, then mattifying may not be your cup of tea. The next one is this, which is by Pilgrim. It is the 1% Hyaluronic Sunscreen Gel. I picked this for my mom. They say it contains Korean White Lotus. It contains blue light protection, UVA and UVB. So this is again a 50-gram package, and let's check out the texture. She says she likes it a lot. This is how the texture of the sunscreen. It does have a fragrance, very gentle fragrance, not too flowery or like floral or nothing like that. This is the texture of the sunscreen, and let's blend it out and see if it has any white cast. No, it does not have any white cast at all. I think I understand why my mom likes this one, because she has normal to kind of dry skin, and I think it's perfect for that. It is not exactly a gel. You saw the texture, right? It's not like a super lightweight gel. No, that's not the case. And it doesn't feel sticky also, but it's definitely a bit more thicker than the WishCare sunscreen. So if you have oily combination skin, go for the WishCare sunscreen. But if you have normal dry, then you can go for the Pilgrim sunscreen. I think even oily skin should be fine as long as you don't live in a humid weather. Even this is great, and I have to tell you that I am impressed. Like, I have used some of those very famous hyped products, and I didn't end up liking one of those sunscreens. I'm going to show that today in this video. Where is it? Yeah, this one. I won't say I didn't like this sunscreen, but I felt that this is not something that every skin type would love. So this is the 1% Hyaluronic Long Lasting Sunscreen. The Pilgrim is also 1% hyaluronic, so both are, 1% hyaluronic wise they are similar. What I felt about the Dermaco sunscreen is that, let me just tell you the good parts about it first. So this is water resistant, sweat resistant, fragrance and paraben free, dye and mineral oil free. I mean, all that is great. So basically when this was launched, I was super excited, and I thought, okay, this is going to be like great. I've tried their Dermaco, the other sunscreen in the past, and I really liked it, so I was very excited to try this one. However, what I felt was that it is a little too heavy for my skin actually, and once I applied it, my skin I felt like I have something on my skin. It doesn't have any fragrance or anything, so that part is great. I think if you have dry skin, you are going to like this sunscreen a lot, but it does feel a bit sticky. Even after 10 or 15 minutes after application, it felt sticky, which I personally did not like. So I would say if you have dry skin, combination dry skin, then you can go for this one. But if it's a humid weather, or if you have a bit of oily tendency, then you may want to stay away from this one. I applied it under my makeup as well, and I did not like how it looked, so I will not recommend that one for oily skin. That said, it is a good sunscreen, definitely. If you need some extra hydration for the skin as well, you're gonna love this one. So dry skin beauties, go pick this. Don't worry about it, you're gonna like this one. Okay, so the next one is by Moody. So this brand, I picked a few products from them, and this is the one that I love the most. This is the 70 Hydro Boost sunscreen. No white cast, quick absorbing, hydrating and cooling. It is SPF 50, PA+++, broad spectrum sunscreen. It is 100% vegan, paraben free and cruelty free as well. This is the packaging. It is indeed a very cute packaging, I have to admit that. And it's very convenient to carry also because it's kind of sleek, so it will fit in your bag really well. And I do carry it when I'm traveling. And it's time to restock this one because I almost finished it. It is super lightweight. I use it on my face. I love it, especially when I'm traveling. This will always be in my bag. It feels it has a fragrance, okay? It has a very pleasant fragrance. So if you don't want any fragrance at all, then stay away from this one. I won't say this is a fragrance that will cause migraine or nothing of that sort, but this does have a pleasant fragrance, which I really like. And yeah, I felt this one is very similar to the WishCare sunscreen. I mean, it doesn't feel sticky. Yeah, it does have that hydro boost. I don't know, it feels quite hydrating on the skin. Like if you want a complete mattifying feel, go for WishCare. If you want a little bit of hydration, if you have an oily T-zone but normally the other parts are dry, then I think the Moody 70 Hydro Burst is something that you will definitely like. And I have tried other products from this brand. I have felt like okay, but this sunscreen was definitely like, it got a thumbs up from me. I like the fragrance also, and the packaging is also like really nice and sweet. So yeah, you can try this one if you have normal combination. I think it will suit all skin types. Even dry skin beauties can use this. Yeah, it doesn't feel sticky. I have applied it several times in the past and I still keep checking. It doesn't feel sticky and I have enjoyed it when I'm traveling. So you can try this one. The last sunscreen, but it is always like last but not the least. In fact, this is my favorite sunscreen. I just included it in the video because I've shown this before also. That is why I included it last in the video. It is by the brand Earth Rhythm. It is the Aqua Surge SPF 60 stick. And it comes with a packaging. And this is how it looks. I am almost like midway through the use. Oh, I love this sunscreen. It is easily my favorite sunscreen. It doesn't have any fragrance. One of the things I was very surprised was when I posted a reel of this one, so many people asked if it smells like eucalyptus because the color, it looks like that. No, it doesn't have any fragrance at all. And when I tell you that this does not have no oily cast, no white cast, it feels so comfortable on the skin. I apply it under my makeup whenever I'm stepping out. This is my favorite sunscreen. Easily, it is so easy to apply as well. It will suit definitely all skin types. And this is my favorite sunscreen. I'm definitely repurchasing this. Now, not all stick sunscreens are this formula. This particular one is like non-sticky. It is definitely hydrating because it contains ceramides. Hyaluronic is also there. So it is great for oily, dehydrated skin, which is my skin type. But then I've seen a Dewy formula also for stick sunscreen. So stick is not always like non-sticky. That is not how it works. But I am going to repurchase. Like if I have to pick two sunscreens from today's video, for my oily, humid, like for my oily skin in the humid weather, these two are gonna be those sunscreens. I love these two. I mean, they are perfect. But then other sunscreens have their pros and cons definitely, and based on your skin type, you can choose. But if you have oily skin, blindly pick this one. You're gonna love this one. So these are all the sunscreens that I have been currently enjoying. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about the products. If you have tried any of these, I would love to know. We will meet again with another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.